So I've decided to do NaNoWRIMO in November, but I'm gonna be a Nano Rebel because although I am going to be writing every single day, which is my Nano goal, I'm not gonna actually be hitting that 1666 word count goal because not all of my projects are in a stage where word count is like the success metric. I have poetry I want to write, and I have different projects that are in like a draft 2 or some are in ideation. So I kind of just want to work on a project until I feel like I've done something productive, if that makes sense. So we're not going to go with the word count, but we are going to try to write every single day. I want to take today, like right now, to organize my projects and to also plan out kind of what I want to do. This video would not be possible without Skrintl. Thank you, Skrintl, for sponsoring today's video, and this will be the tool that we are using. Also, I'll include templates down below if you find this to be very helpful because I also have a discount code. So Skrintl is an online productivity tool that allows you to brainstorm and research your ideas in a very visual manner. Skrintl uses visual boards that allows for complex mapping. So for example, like a novel, brainstorming a novel and researching novels. It's great for studying too if you are a student. And I can see this being really effective in like a corporate environment as well for business consultants and project and product managers. So I'm really excited to be using this tool. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you because I found like just so much fun organizing. I love online productivity tools, like for example Notion, but Notion is it's not flexible. Like Skrintl is so flexible. You can like move your notes everywhere. Imagine you have like sticky notes, except it's online, which is even better because it's like connected to the cloud and it's like a cloud-based app. I can use any machine and log onto my Skrintl account and see the exact same things. And that's why I love Google Drive, and I only draft on Google Drive because I really want like to use Scrivener, but it's not on the app. It's not on the web, right? I'm a little bit ranting now. You can use my code Kelly20 for 20% off your personal pro Skrintl account. You only have 4 weeks for this code to be valid since the day I post this video, so definitely go check it out. You don't want to miss out. And again, I will have my templates linked, so if you like to use my board to organize your projects, feel free to do so. Like, please do so. Also, before we go on to the video, I just want to acknowledge, you know, the hair situation. I did dye my hair. It's a Sasuke blue black, which is what I've always wanted. I was getting really annoyed. Not annoyed, but I definitely needed a change. I have major spoilers in this because this is my board. I won't tell you what the spoiler is if you're new, and if you aren't new, I'm still not gonna say anything, so you might not know. Okay, so I'm gonna stop being vague. So this is my writing board. As you can see, my writing board has a backlog view, a backlog chart and a let's get organized chart, and this will be the writing board that I'll share in the description below. So in the backlog is pretty much all the ideas that I have, but I haven't written. So I kind of populated this already because I couldn't help myself, but I have ideas like literally everywhere. They're on my phone app, they're in random pieces of paper around the house, they're on my computer, in different Google Drive folders. Like, it was just getting so complicated. I still have them on my Notion. It was getting so complicated. So I want to start putting everything into the Skrintl view because this view is so nice. And once I start something, I can literally move it here. Like, do you see how easy that was? I have both fiction and poetry here. I think these are all the ideas I have. Oh, actually, you know what, let's get organized. What I'm actually gonna do, I don't know why I wrote unknown here, but what I'm gonna do is actually add another column that is submissions, because I just submitted something yesterday, which was really unexpected. I didn't expect to submit anything, but I wrote a poem. I've been wanting to write a lot of poetry recently because I've been doing slush reading for a magazine. I didn't know I was gonna be slush reading poetry, but that's what I was assigned, and I'm just like having all the ideas. So it's called Time Force, and you can do so much with each card. You can insert an image, upload PDF, add YouTube videos. Like you can see the headings for yourself. I do have a certain way I style my cards, but as I mentioned, like Skrintl is so flexible that you can really do whatever you want, and you can fit it to your own, your own way of organizing. Because actually, I have 2 columns, like backlog and let's get organized. And the reason why I have these 2 columns like in one board is because I don't like having multiple boards for like similar functions, because I get confused. That happened to me in my last job and I didn't like that. So I'm gonna just do heading 2, date submitted, and then I'm gonna write, it was yesterday. If SH doesn't respond within 4 months, I should follow up. SH is the magazine I submitted for, but I don't want to tell you guys kind of where I submitted. And then I'm gonna actually add a horizontal rule to separate the ideas. So yeah, that's really cool. I can change the color, but I'm gonna leave it white for now because I don't know which color I want. God, there's so many ideas. What do I do? Okay. Passy Shelter, I talked about this one. So, okay, you can use these like hashtags to group your cards together. They're kind of like, yeah, there's just like tags, like groups. So if I click on like this tags right here, you can see like all the cards are linked with these like hashtags. So let me go back to my writing board. So I have this Passy Shelter. I talked about this in my video. I think I need to check, but I'm pretty sure I'm currently at 1,000 word count. I could put a short summary. Passy Shelter is about, what was my main character's name? I literally don't remember. It's about the internet. I can also do science fiction right here. You know, I like sci-fi. Okay, so I want to work on Passy Shelter at some point in November because I want to finish it. Like I just want to okay, maybe I'll like here another thing right here. Goal. Let's finish this, please. I started this in July, I think, and it's still not done. Okay, so we have follow the beast. As you can see, we have a very lovely photo of Jungkook here, who he doesn't even look like this anymore. Okay, he doesn't even look like this. So this is an image that I pulled. So as I mentioned, you can add images, and I like the way this looks. And then I have this what's next, and I need to revise. I haven't worked on this book in 3 months. I have not worked on this book in 3 months. Yeah. Goal. Finish. I will love to finish draft 2. I will love to finish draft 2 before 2023. That is the goal. I wish I could do it. I don't think that's possible at all, but this will be the biggest project I focus on in November. I included this plot holes here, but really what I want to show you is the board. So this is a card, but I turned it into a board, and you'll see like the magic of Skrintl when I show you the board. Okay, I'm gonna show you the board right now. So this appears on these are the boards. So this card appears on this Follow the Beast board, and I didn't really populate all of this because I also wanted to show you guys what this looks like. So I have the book here with all the information I want, and I have Act 1, Act 2, and I can create another card called Act 3. I'm gonna toggle the layout, which did I mention this was like 1% buggy? It's like 1% buggy. So what we can do here is use this arrow, and now we have an Act 3 card. I'm gonna change the color to, I think, let's do green, orange. So it's so important for me going into a draft 2 to know exactly what's happening in the story. And I have a chapter by chapter summary on Google Docs, but I'm gonna import them in here because I like seeing everything in one place. And if I want, I can just like remove this link and literally move it around. Can I do this? Can I move it? What's this? Oh, okay, this is reverse. So I can't just like drag this arrow, up here, but it really allows me to visually see what's happening per chapter. And I think this is really important because when you write, or when I edit a draft too, I like to make sure everything is in order, right? Because sometimes the structure is there, sometimes you can move a chapter up. So this is super important for me. And what I will be doing outside of this video is actually inputting all the details into these cards. So why isn't this linking? Okay, I think it's just like 2% buggy, as I said. It definitely works because I did this like 1,000 times. I think I have like I was just doing this while the fire alarm was going off. It's a test. So I put check marks to every chapter that I believe, I can't remember because I haven't worked on this book in so long, but I believe that I finished as part of draft 2. So I'm going to continue to do this off the camera. We're going to go back to the writing board and we're going to take a look at this one. The word for translation is flower. I want to work on this so bad. I put these two images together because these two images are my comps. You don't really have comps for short story. Actually, I want to turn this into a novella, so we'll get into that. I just wanted to put the comps here to get myself inspired. So the first story, these are, okay, sorry, I'm so excited, I can't speak. These are both short stories, and these short stories have actually been turned into adaptations. So the first one is from Love, Death, and Robots, and the second adaptation is Arrival, which is honestly my favorite movie. I think it's these, oh god, it's so good. I can never get over La La Land beating Arrival. I mean, I understand who wants to watch about a sci-fi movie with aliens and language and time. I get it, but it's brilliant. Anyway, so The Very Pulse of the Machine is the short story of this first one. And the second one is Story of Your Life. My current word count is 7,000, and my next to do is to read through the draft, and I want to make it into an 1,800 word novella. So that's gonna be, I've never done anything like that before, so I made its own board. As you can see, it's a little bit buggy. I made its own board, and I'm gonna do like literally the same thing as I had with Follow the Beast. And like start breaking them into chapters, because right now I don't have chapters because it's a short story. I kind of think that if it's a novella, I think I'll have two, here, if I can do word count goal 2,000, so that means I'll have 6,000. That's actually a lot. No, that's 18,000. Yeah, that makes sense. Act 1, I can put in this Act 1 card. Act 1 card should be around 6,000 word mark, and then I'll have Act 2 right here. Act 2, I don't think I put this heading in that one, but goal is to have it at the 12,000 word count mark. And then, oh, it's supposed to say Act 2. A little buggy, that's okay. And then Act 3, word count goal should be 18. Yes. Okay, I just closed the screen and came back. Yeah, I think we can do this, but I definitely need to like map it out because, as I mentioned, I don't have any scenes right now, and I think, my god, I want to submit this to a independent publisher actually, so that is due. I should write when that is due here. Oh, I went too far down. So that's due, I don't know when. I think it's December. Due December something. I'll check it out, or I'll input that after this is done. December something. So yeah, I really want to work on these two. Like, the word for translation is flower. I actually worked on it last year, and I thought it was the best thing I had written last year. I wrote it around this time last year. I really like this one a lot. This one is so me. Like, this one is so me. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, it's just so me. And I don't think this title is gonna, I don't know if this title is gonna stay. I have so much more in revisions, so I'm just gonna add it right now. I have Euphoria that is literally dead right now. Actually, in the fiction backlog, I'm gonna add oh god, Mellifluous. Actually, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do FLU because the actual, this is how you spell mellifluous. I think I'm gonna do this actually, mellifluous. Just an idea. I also wanted to call it a Wonderlush for a moment, but I think I like this better. This is dead. Like, I don't even know when I'm gonna work on this. It's just so, oh, I can't believe, okay, no, that's actually here. In March, I like wrote one page, like 500 words of this self-published story, this book I want to self-publish under a pen name, but I think I'll share the pen name. I kind of want to make all these cards the same, so I'm gonna do novel here. This one is sci-fi, of course. My goal, I mean, I don't have a goal. I just want to work on the book because I'm interested in self-publishing. I'm interested in both. I want to be hybrid. Okay, I just want to make clear. I want to be hybrid. Summary, I'm not going to write anything. The problem with this book is that I wanted it to be fun and I wanted it to be like a TikTok romance, except science fiction. But I'm not going to market it as science fiction because I think that's scary to people. I was going to say like speculative, but I don't know. I feel like this idea is getting too big and too big. Like, it's becoming like a full-fledged, I don't want to say non-TikTok book, but I feel like the TikTok books, they're like to the point, they're very fast, they're very easy for everyone to read. Like, non-spec readers can read them. Like Fourth Wing, right? I haven't read Fourth Wing. I need to read Fourth Wing. I think I need to read Fourth Wing first before I write this book. I don't know what to do with this one. Like, I brainstormed it. It's very complex. There's a huge world behind it. And it'll be good to use Scrintl for that too, because I can put all these like images together. Okay, for this unknown, I have Pinker on the other side. I wrote this flash fiction in January, got rejected. And there's like this magazine doing like a similar theme as this story. And I'm thinking about revising it, but I don't know. I might not get to work on this because it's due on the 18th of November and it's like nowhere near close to being ready for other people to read. You know what? I could put one of the poems in here. This one got rejected like a million times. Something's wrong with the structure, I think, and I need to figure it out. And then hopefully I can submit this to Uncanny whenever they open. No, I already submitted this one to Uncanny. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. There is another novella idea I wanted to write. I don't know what I called it. I can't remember what I called it. I don't think I called it anything. Did I even start it? I did start it. I wrote the first 250 words, I think. See, this is what I mean by like I start all these things and it just like goes nowhere. That would be here. I already have two untitled here. Oops. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this one out and just delete this one. This one don't have a title. Novella number 2. Wrote the first 500, I think 250 words. Obviously I haven't finished anything. I think the only thing I finished are the ones that are published right now. I think I have way more like ongoing projects that I'm just like not remembering right now. Let me check I don't want to like spoil anything. Let me check it on my phone. See, this is what I mean by I have like all these things everywhere. I don't know where anything is. So my goal in November is probably to work on all of these, but we're gonna focus on Follow the Beast because we have to. It's not good. I've been working on this for almost 2 years now, guys. Okay. Oh, I did forget one more. I knew it. That one's called To Lie in a Field of Sunflowers. And this one is around less than, I don't even know how I got it to be less than 1,000 words. I really like this one a lot. This one is, of course, science, sci-fi. I want to add a picture. I've been listening to Madison Beer a lot. I really like her cover art. I think I'll use that as a picture. in here. And then I have one more, sorry. See, this is how many story ideas I'm working on at the same time. I have one idea. It's called First Home. My critique partner has just finished reading and left notes, so I need to read her notes. I think this is pretty good for now. Like, this is really good. I just want to change the colors. I don't know what colors I'm gonna do. I do wish they had a bit more color, but I'm really happy with this. It makes everything like so easy to like see it all, to see the different stages I'm in, because like word count goals won't do anything for the ones that are in revisions. Why do I have so many projects in revision? I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys got a good sense of how to use Scrintl. Like, I'm loving this so much. I have so much fun. Like, I love organizing, because if I don't organize, like, nothing's gonna get done because my brain is just like smushed. Like, it's just a smush, so does that make sense? If you would like to check out Scrintl Personal Pro, you can use my discount code Kelly20. Again, it only lasts for the first 4 weeks upon this video's publication, so definitely check it out. I'll leave the template for the writing board here, and what I have, like the breakdown of Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, I'll also link that down below. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what your plans are for NaNoWRIMO. I have a bunch of like upcoming content I've planned, so I'm sorry for like being away all this month. I had a crazy things are happening in my personal life that I'll talk about more in my next video. I do plan on making weekly NaNoWRIMO content. It's been interesting styling these bangs, not bangs. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next one very soon. Bye.